Hey, it is Rudy G. Funk, and we're going to try ourselves some new beers tonight. It's Open Line Friday, well, which isn't my slogan, but anyway, we got these New Belgium Voodoo Rangers, which I've had New Belgium before. I don't know if Voodoo Ranger is like a series of theirs or something. And we're probably a little glitchy, but anyway, we got four different beers we're going to try. Let's see, we got Voodoo Ranger IPA, we got Juicy Haze, got Higher Plane and Experimental. Jens, how are you, bro Chacho? What's going on? Let's see. I guess I should start small. Okay, one of these is an exclusive release. The Experimental IPA number two. That's a 6.6 ABV. Maybe I'll do that. I'll start off with the lowest ABV here. We'll try the experiment. We're going to experiment on the experimental first, and I'll show you guys the. One thing I really liked about Scott drinking these beers is I thought the cans looked so fucking cool. Um, let me try to get one of these out. I'm not really sure what New Belgium I did try. I know it wasn't I'm pretty sure it wasn't a Voodoo Ranger. But these cans look pretty badass. Let's see. Hopefully it's not too much glare there for you to see. They're pretty cool. Of course, we got our trusty IPA glass here. Doing four IPAs tonight, so we better have our good glass, right? This particular one is an Imperial India Pale Ale, and there's a date on the bottom. April 2021. Okay, so we're good on the date. I don't see much of a description other than our next experiment is a dank IPA brewed with strata hops, which I don't know what strata hops are because I'm clearly an imbecile. But Jens, it's good to see you, brother. Let's give this baby a try real quick. And we got our StreamYard hours back, so we'll rock and roll Friday. I don't know if you guys saw Mosh's plea for shout out there. I guess that's kind of what made me get on too. From what he said, he got his channel taken away, the South Heaven 88 or whatever that was. So that kind of sucks. Mullins! You love your beer. How you guys doing, man? Aaron, I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I'll probably have the games on, and it's time to start getting productive again. I'll probably fall back to the old weekend nights Rudy G Funk show, which I kind of miss, to be honest with you. And it's if football's still on, I'll still have the opportunity to watch it. Obviously the Browns are out of it. Mosh violates every YouTube policy there is. It's his own fault, Sally. Well, if he's out and about, maybe he'll get on tonight, and I'll let him flap his big ass lips. John Hawthorne, how you doing? Hey, there's no football game. What are you doing here? I'm just kidding. You're welcome here, brother. But hey, real quick, I'm going to try this real quick. Oh, it does smell hoppy, but not too hoppy. I know I say that too much. Ooh, it looks citrusy. Looks very citrusy. 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 Oh, that looks good. Ooh, that looks relatively hazy. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's let it cure. Oh, that's pretty hazy. Pretty hazy. I don't know if these are unfiltered or I didn't see anything on the box, but that looks unfiltered. Looks like a pretty good beer. Looks like a pretty good goddamn beer. And it smells like your typical IPA, to be honest with you. And this is the lowest by volume. This is a 6.6, so we're gonna try to start a little slow. It does smell good. It smells like your average IPA, I would say. Oh, oh, that's Not surprisingly, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good first. Oh, Duke Bothers I just saw him. I don't know if he made a video or, well, he's not live, so he just made a video sub Mike Mosh. So, all you brothers and sisters out there, sub Cowboys Mosh. I think he's wanting you to sub his other channel so he can try and get all of his patrons back, on that channel. Because I don't know if I think he got double flagged or something like that, and he tried to appeal the first one. If I heard him correctly, he wrote in to appeal the first one, and they never got back to him. So he got a second flag. So he wrote him again to appeal the first one, and then they took him off or shut his channel down. So, well, this is pretty good, I must say. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good taste, man. Start, middle, finish. I like it. It's already grabbing the glass, so that's grabbing my ass as far as I'm concerned. That looks pretty good. This is a very well done beer, I must say. Hell, I think I might put it right up there with some of the bells I tried, I must say. I have to say that. Oh, it smells good. It gives you both. It gives the citrusy, it gives you the hop. And I have to be honest with you, it gives you that kind of through the whole taste. And like I said, and I say this all the time, being a smoker, this doesn't always happen on the first half of the beer. I usually wind up kind of tasting it better as I get through a beer. But I'm tasting quite a bit. This is a quite impressive beer, I must say. Who knows? I'm not really big on the multi-packs. Unless they're all the same type of beer. I do like that this is an IPA pack, and they're all IPAs. And like the last one I did, Rise, how you doing? Yeah, I guess he is, 80 Rise. Anyway, hey, I don't mind talking about that tonight either. But for the most part, I like to do that and make sure they're all kind of the same beer. And I'm not really sure why. I think it's something to do with my taste buds, perhaps. Because those stouts I tried were pretty good. I was impressed with those. And so far, this is tumbling after, like Jill, as they say, But oh, pretty good beer. Pretty good beer. So this is Freedom Channel 6000. And once again, I am going to give a shout out to Mr. Mike Mosh to check out his Cowboys Mosh channel. Give him a shout out if you like him. Hit like, subscribe, all that happy horse shit, the little bell thing. You guys know the deal, right? You know the deal. And we always love Mike Mosh here. There's no doubt about that. And he is always welcome here. That is for sure. And I don't mind having a segment about Mike Mosh on my channel at all. And this is Freedom Channel 6000. And you're welcome to come aboard at any time. I just put because of my techno sophistication, put the link in the chat for you. Bill's Mafia, how are you, buddy? Hey, sorry we couldn't be there for you, dude. It was a good year, though, man. I had a really good time. Wait a minute, did I just say it was a good year? Only a Browns fan would say that, right? The rest of the world's like, get out of this year. It was a good beer. Many a good beer, I must say. Many a good beer we tried this year. Many a good friends we've met this year. A lot of good stuff has happened. Rise, how are you, brother?
Oh, well, 2021 is no different than 2020 if you were asking me.
But I don't know if this is true or not. I heard CNN took their body count down out of the corner of their screen that used to give the COVID count of deaths. I heard they took that down after the inauguration, which was reminiscent of our local paper, which was the Cleveland Plain Dealer. During the Bush administration, they would have a tally of all the military deaths in the top right corner of the front page. And when Obama was inaugurated, they took that down. So
Oh,
it seems they're firing on all pistons. It sounds like every second of every day,
well, they don't care about COVID. The COVID is real. There are actually people dying from it, and they're more concerned about selling our country out to China and Xi Jinping and stacking their pockets while we're over here suffering.
Ping. uh, Ping. That's funny.
So, yeah. So your Browns, I mean, they really close last Sunday. I mean, my God, y'all should have won that game.
Yeah, it was certainly. I don't know about shoulda, but it was certainly winnable. Even with the head controversy with that hit before that the touchback. Yeah, I don't. You guys were watching with these. You know how I felt about it, and I still feel about it. I thought it was a good hit, but I understand everybody else's appeal to a little consistency in the league. I kind of get that. And of course, the Browns can't go out. The Browns have to go out like that with some controversy that could have cost them the game. So.
Of course. So,
right.
But I think that hit that was ruled a touchback before half, I think that y'all got absolutely screwed. I think there should have been a targeting call on that. But hey, it is what it is. Of course, the NFL isn't going to miss out on the Chiefs potentially going back to back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really think about it, and about what maybe I'd probably say the first 100 days. We're in 48 hours into this administration. Well, excuse me, he got inaugurated at little before noon, actually, which I kind of find a little funny on the 20th. And so he's been in office now for about what? Almost 58 hours. So, and he's already destroyed this country. He's taking away nearly 20,000 jobs.
Well, I thought it was 50 because he took down the whole wall building thing too. I thought there was like 30 more. Right, it was like 20 with the Keystone Pipeline and 30 with the stopping the wall or something like that being built.
It was definitely more. But hey, I've been saying this. Trump needs to create the third party. He really does. And, the Democrats are always going to be supreme because they're the Democrats, okay? But the Republican Party, the GOP, if Trump creates this third party, it's going to be bad for those motherfuckers.
Yeah. A lot of the right is like totally against this. They think Trump and his people should go through the Republican Party, but I really don't know, man. When I know there was a huge outcry when they saw that they put the National Guard down in the basement. Obviously, everybody heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that, Rise? They put the National Guard down in the basement or something like that, and all 5,000 or
after they stormed the Capitol.
Well, I mean, they somebody claimed some kind of COVID face mask thing or distancing or something, so they moved the National Guard down into this basement. And there's pictures of them sleeping down there, and there was like one bathroom and one outlet, and all 5,000 of them were down, and there was this huge outcry. I guess my point is, I'm just having trouble judging the demographic anymore, because everything I see on YouTube, everything that I kind of agree with or disagree with. Parking garage, you're right, Marshall. Thanks, buddy. And Vinny's right there, by the way. He's sitting by the fire. But what was my point? I know I had a point, and I know I'm going to bust you.
You were
Oh,
talking about the
the
parking.
demographic. I mean, so I watch all these YouTube channels that are supposed to be kind of pro-left and stuff like that, and these guys get demolished in likes against dislikes. I mean,
Well, okay.
you know what I mean? I mean, the demographic seems so much on our side. I'm having trouble believing a lot of things, man. You know.
And the thing is, I noticed this on Trump's farewell speech. It got the ratio of likes to dislikes favoring the likes is so incredible. And it's the same thing with the Biden inauguration. Instead, it's the amount of dislikes that are just, oh my God, the amount is just absolutely. And I hear rumors about it was a pre-taped inauguration. Look, they stole the election. But I'll tell you what, the fact that they had to put all that fencing out showed they had no confidence. But they've stolen it.
Yeah, that is weird. And I saw, by the way, if you guys aren't on Cloud Hub, which is, I guess it's like a Twitter. I've never done Twitter before. I'm not interested in doing Twitter. I never was. But once the conservatives and the right were kind of being diminished on YouTube and what's the word? The better word, not diminished, censored. I started looking to alternative media. You know, I downloaded Rumble. I downloaded Cloud Hub, which is another one that I like. And you really got to be careful with some of the stuff we see, man. There was just for instance, the Secretary of Defense, this black dude that Joe Biden just put in. You know, I saw stuff on there that was fraudulent, you know, which was kind of promoting the right side. And I, what would you call it? I fact check it myself, and it wasn't true. So any of you guys that don't get on, or you guys are looking for alternative media, Erica Steele, how you doing, brother? Erica Steele, right? Hold on just a second. If you guys are checking something else, check out Cloud Hub, because there's a lot of great information. It's just like everything else. There's a lot of great information. There's a lot of false information. And I'm going to start debunking. And I'm not really sure, like I said, how Twitter works, but this works where I can post shit that I like to my channel and stuff that I don't like. And so you could just go to Rudy G Funk and click on the shit that I'm looking at and I'm commenting on, because they said some stuff that this dude said, this Secretary of Defense, and they mixed up his words and posted it, and it made it look like he said that we were going to start relying on Chinese troops to help our military or something like that. You know, Ash, how you doing? No, Ash, it'll get done. It'll get done, brother. Believe me, it will. I do have, you know, the son's back in college. He did explain to me how to do it. I kind of forgot, so I kind of get back in touch with him. How I'll probably just do like almost like a TikTok thing where I'll just run it through the phone and sing it. But it will get done. It will get done. I will not fold on you, Ash. Believe me. Anyway. So back on the Cloud Hub. So if you guys want to go to Cloud Hub, and you guys put in Rudy G or at Rudy G Funk, you can go to my channel. I'll friend you and follow you and all that stuff, and you guys could just pull up the stuff I'm looking at, and I can do the same to you, and just kind of try to stay in touch, kind of outside of YouTube, because I think eventually I'm gonna wind up making another channel, like maybe on Rumble or something like that, because you never know which way things are going to turn with all the fucking, bad stuff that's going on.
I had Parler, and they deleted Parler off the App Store. That shows how concerned that they are.
Yeah, I'm keeping it because I hear they're coming back, Rise. But you're right. Every time I go on there, it says network not working, and yeah, they really fucked that up, dude. That's for sure.
But I'm gonna look into the whole Rumble stuff probably tomorrow, because if I'm being honest, look, we gotta get off Twitter, and eventually we have to get off of YouTube, because they are going to do nothing but just censor the hell out of us. Now, one of the major fuck ups that Trump did is he didn't take care of Section 230 or even start really acknowledging it that much until towards the end when he was really being censored hard. As soon as he came in, he should have seen that it was going to start coming. So he should have taken care of that right off the bat when he still had the House and the Senate.
Well, some of this, a lot of this conspiracy theory stuff, and I don't classify it as. I just want you guys to know what I'm talking about when I say this, because I mean that's been proven that the CIA put the wordsmithing conspiracy theory to kind of like act like a debunk, act like whatever somebody else is talking about. If you throw a conspiracy theory behind it, you say those words, it almost debunks it in every fucking conversation that you talk about. But I do believe in a lot of these. And I don't know if you guys know, but especially on Cloud Hub, a lot of this stuff is coming out on Cloud Hub. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it's true, some of it's not. So you got to really be careful. Like I said, how I debunked what that new Secretary of Defense had said. But a lot of them are saying that this isn't done, that there's still time, and that there's still going to be an information let out that everybody's going to be shocked at. Now, on our side, Rise, and I don't know if you've been following that portion of the conspiracy theory stuff, everybody's waiting, like kind of like what you were saying. They're like, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? You had all this power. Why aren't you doing this? And
he had it for 2 whole years.
Go ahead, Rise.
He had it for 2 years is the thing. I mean, it was only half his presidency or term or whatever, but he had the House and the Senate. He had all parts of Congress for 2 years.
What up?
Jens, what you doing, brother?
Just hanging out.
Good. That's what we're doing. Well, from what we understand and what we're being told and what seems to be true is Trump did everything he did lawfully. I'm not trying to bypass well, I guess maybe I am trying to bypass what you said, Rise, but unintentionally. He took everything to the extent that he could the right way, and nothing was illegal. And that's what a lot of us were waiting for. Okay, dump this shit out. You had the NSA for 4 years. You know all this stuff. Fucking dump it out for the people. What I'm hearing is there was supposed to be a civil war that was supposed to start on the 6th. No, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. The inauguration was supposed to start like a civil war on both sides. And I hear him going off into the sunset kind of halted that. Like they weren't interested in doing that,
Well, from what I've read, there's actually the Civil War. It's been going on for a minute, and none of us have just actually known it. It's been going on between the ones out in the streets in Portland, Oregon, and in Seattle who were rioting and looting on the night of his inauguration on Wednesday. So, I think that the Civil War, we definitely see it's coming. I think it might have already started in a way.
Right, the cyber war. Right.
Exactly. But Trump doesn't need to run in 4 years. I think he needs to let one of his kids run, is my honest opinion. He needs to create the third party, let one of his kids run. Because if I'm being honest, this whole impeachment crap, what are they doing it for? They got all that they wanted. And they can literally demolish the country at all costs. Are they really this worried about 4 years from now? Like, you have all the power to destroy this country.
Right. Like, you know what?
You think that's what the Democrats want to do, is destroy the country? Is that their end goal, Raz?
Biden's been president for what, 58 hours and 60 hours, whatever. He's been president for only 2.5 days, and he's already sold out 50,000 jobs. And we're headed towards a depression. And in about 6 months, maybe even sooner, you're going to realize, man, I really fucked up voting for Biden.
You know what? I put John Hawthorne's remark on there because I think that's at least partially true what he just said there, and not because I'm just mad at the Republicans that didn't do any investigation into the I got to be careful of what I say so I don't get banned like Mosh, but discrepancies and tallies of certain entities. How's that?
To be honest.
And this is what a lot of the dump. I mean, remember the information dump that we've been waiting for, the right has been waiting for. They supposedly have all this information they're supposed to dump onto the free market here. The populace for everybody to know, where some of these Republicans were on that side also. I mean, with Dominion and some of these that were using this technology, and that was supposed to expose them too, which I'm all for too. If there's Republicans out there doing it and they're doing the same shit, and my fucking vote doesn't count, I mean, I want them out of here fucking too, man. And that's what we're also waiting on.
Saw something the other day and this is going to go for probably the rest of our lifetimes. It doesn't matter if you vote or not. That's the point, really. What's the point of voting? It isn't going to matter. All that's going to matter is the people counting it. And the people counting it, if you vote, okay, we all know this election, they wanted Biden to get in. Now, do I think that Biden won it unlegitimately? Absolutely. But from the looks of it, Trump wasn't smart enough to catch it. He wasn't. So, honestly, yeah, I think that Biden, he does deserve to be president because Trump is that stupid to not expose the information.
Rise, that's what we're
why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he expose the information? Why wouldn't he go to court and expose the information? Why didn't he? Put it all out there. I mean, why didn't his legal team win any of his cases? Are they all in cahoots with the Biden administration? Is that what you're saying? The whole world, there's conservative judges that threw out Trump's lawsuits too because there was no evidence. I mean, if there's all this evidence, if there's all this information, where's it at? I want to see it.
From what I understand, and I'm not even really sure if this is true, there were 68 that were thrown out, and
they were.
What did you think, Jens? I see. I'm kind of. I forgot what I was going to ask you. So some of those were conservative judges.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, the Supreme Court,
they threw it out too, and the Supreme Court has the majority on the bench.
Right. And you heard about that too, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, they threw it out because they thought there was going to be a civil war.
There's two. Didn't Trump get 2 judges on the Supreme Court bench, or at least they got that Kavanaugh, and they replaced I forget what the chick's name is. They got Kavanaugh, and then that chick they put on the bench when
Amy Coney Barrett
or RBG died.
Let me ask you guys this. I think you guys are both some of the honest guys on here. Is that honorable?
What, that they threw it out because there's no evidence? They threw it
out because they were trying to stop a civil war. They didn't want unrest.
I think that has probably to do with it, but I think that in a way they weren't. I think that honestly that probably is. They didn't want any unrest. But listen, the unrest is going to happen anyway. Either way, what happens, this country is headed towards a civil war.
Yeah, I think John, I think you're right. It trickles all the way down to mayors.
Mayors are corrupt. You could go. Mayors are corrupt. The mob used to. They give out local contracts like to businesses, private businesses, government contracts to private businesses. The mob used to do that shit all the time to where they'd like just what I said, private contract, government contracts to private businesses. That's crony capitalism. In my opinion, there's crony capitalism going down in this country, and all this shit you're saying, Rise. I mean, I think it is. You're talking about conspiracy theories. I think there is a lot of conspiracy theories that are getting put around on the internet that are just fake and not real. I mean, I seen somebody put out a video today that Nancy Pelosi was arrested and they're taking down the deep state and shit. So there's so much.
I saw that too, dude. I had that posted on my Cloud Hub. Like I said, man, if you guys aren't doing anything and you want another app, check out Cloud Hub and let's all get on there and we'll share stuff and debunk it and we'll do the same shit we do here. But, I'll be at work on break or some shit and I'll be, doing that shit. But anyway.
Do you think Nancy Pelosi was arrested? Do you think that's true or do you think that's fake? Like,
I did see them bringing her in, and you saw the one where it says, "Don't say a thing," or she goes, the U.S. Marshal goes, "Don't say anything," and she goes, "I won't." Did you see that?
No, I just seen a video. Raging. I don't know if you know Raging Rob. He made a video today. He does all. He said the Pope has been arrested. I see all these videos he's posting.
I heard that too. I heard the
don't
same
know if
shit,
he's
dude.
Trolling or if he's for real. I don't know if this dude is an elite level troll or if he actually believes this stuff.
Oh, that's an old one. I love that one, John. That's a good one. The best conspiracy theory is Satan getting everyone believing he doesn't exist.
Listen,
I think John's doing a little trolling here, but I love it. I love trolls. Trolls are awesome. John's not a troll, though. He's a good dude.
If you can actually be entertaining at trolling can be some good stuff. But these ones who just want to come on like a bunch of losers and show their dicks, they need to get an actual life.
Okay, I'm very good at trolling Cleveland. I get them all in their emotions on Twitter. I know that.
Well, let's stick on trolling. And Yins is, from what I understand, a pretty good troll for Cleveland. But let's say the three of us did an experiment. Okay, I'm gonna create a meme, and I'm gonna take something very close to what somebody says, and I'm gonna mix up a few words. I'm gonna put it out there, put their face on it, and throw it on Twitter. And it's gonna be false, but let's just get somebody's reaction. Is that?
It's pretty much trolling.
I mean, that is trolling, right? But is it evil? Is it what? Oh, hey, I'm just checking out. I want to see who bites, who doesn't, what reaction I get. It's kind of like almost reporting. So I think a lot of people just get on there to see how people react, who reacts in one way, who reacts the other. And this is information to the techno gods. They love trolls too, just like I do. So is it bad?
I mean,
is trolling bad?
It's kind of like the way I see what I do with Cleveland is what I used to do on Twitter when I first started. I had a Twitter page, and one was it was like hardcore right, and then I had another Twitter page that was hardcore left, and I would play both sides against the middle, and just for a reaction. And that's what I would do, and then I just kind of got away from it because people would like abortion. I would do like are you pro life? Are you pro this? And then I would get there would be like war, like polls. There would be like wars going on in my polls over like just so any issue really that I would do both. I had both sides playing.
Cool, actually, that's kind of cool. That's a good idea,
Trolling, hey, it's the way I see trolling, it's just having fun. And if you can't, like, people who actually take trolling seriously, like, you have no humor. You need to eventually realize when trolling is and when trolling not is.
Yeah, but some people that's the thing though. Like some of this news that's getting spread around is getting spread around like it's like actual news, and it's not really news. Like, and there's people that I think there's people that actually believe what they see on the internet though. That's the thing. I think there's people that actually believe some of these fake stories that go around, like the Pope's been arrested, that Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, hey, that's true. I fall for it too, dude. I fall for it too. You start falling into this apex of you find stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk over your eyes. You find stuff that starts healing you to this apex, and you're just like, wait a minute, is this right? You know, you kind of appraise yourself. It's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. You know, I mean, if you don't do that and you go whichever direction you're going, you just keep going and you don't stop until your friends are like, dude, I think there's something wrong with you. You know, you start getting shit like that. You're like, you defend yourself. And you're like, wait a minute. Then, you know, hopefully if you're a good dude, you step back and, you know, scratch your neck and go, wait a minute now, let me gather myself. And then you appraise yourself and be like, hey, what am I seeing? Is this true? You know,
you should put up that comment that he just put down there about Hugh Jackson.
You know, and I fell for the QAnon shit for the longest time. I mean, and if you really see, I mean, there was a little countdown I remember to the electoral college certification. It didn't mean anything. Q, I don't know who he was. It might have been Trump himself doing master trolling, but he got some of his supporters to fall for it. Q's last post was a month and a half ago. So, I mean, Q was a hoax. None of it is true. They're going to get their 4 years. Well, I don't think Biden's going to make it past 2.
He's pretty damn old.
We should start. See, you know what the problem is? Is there's clues to all the stuff that they're saying, man. There's clues. I mean, in D.C., with all the armed units that are there, everything was kind of foretold with this Q. Some of the information that's dropping out now on the computers, you know, you see Hannity is coming out with this dude that saw the computers, which I believe is true. You don't think that's fake, do you? The Biden, the Hunter Biden computers.
Oh, Hunter's
that's true, right? Do we all agree on that, or is that conspiracy theory? Or
I think Hannity just tells half truths and spins it in a certain direction. He's been going on and on and on. Like I haven't listened to him for years, man. I think he's a troll. I think he is like elite level satire. I don't know if he is for real or if it's elite level satire. I really don't know what to think about Sean Hannity. Really.
Well,
defense and NG. Oh, National Guard. Sorry. I thought you called me a pronoun or something. What is that? I just kidding.
Well, the way I see it is Fox News.
So John knows what's going on. John knows what I'm talking about. That's why John knows what I'm talking about. That's why he's still here, dude.
Yeah. The way I see it,
Grim Phoenix. God bless you, brother. Go ahead, Rise. I'm sorry.
The way I see it with Fox News is Tucker's really, to me, the only good thing about Fox News now. Hannity, to me, is okay. I feel like there are times where he's actually being serious, but other times he is just, in a way, trolling and just spitting meth out of his ass, and same thing with Laura Ingraham. But I think that bottom line, Trump CNN is up for sale, right?
No, I didn't know that.
It is.
So I don't listen to the news no more that much because they just I think that's what Hannity is. I think his whole shtick is to get a rise out of you, kind of like Colin Cowherd. Like when it comes to sports, I think his whole shtick he just wants to get a rise. He just wants to get a rise out of you, man. That's it. That's it.
Well, I tell you what, you know, as much as I've been a little bit anti-Fox, actually ever since the Biden-Trump what were they doing when they were communicating? What's that word?
That debate.
Yeah, the debate.
Well, Fox News and all.
Ever since then, I saw Chris Wallace's stupid ass out there being the intermediary or whatever he is.
Listen,
I've been totally annoyed with him. However, Maria Bartiromo, I will love until the day I die. So, and I'm not going to go into full explanation about that, other than when she was younger, she was like, she's got to be one of the most interesting women I think I've ever seen. And then she talks, she opens her mouth, and she's like one of the smartest women I've ever seen. And I was like, totally. I mean, besides, I love my wife and all that stuff, but boy, she's something else. To this day, I think she kind of still has her own corner at Fox where she can speak a lot of truth. But there's stuff still going on behind the curtain, so I can't totally trust her. So
listen.
I might have to interrogate her.
John just said it's all for the ratings, which I think that's a lot of what Hannity's doing is ratings, getting people to react, getting people to talk about him. That's what I think it is, man. I think it's all for the ratings. It's sensationalism. It's on CNN and it's on Fox News. It's all sensationalized fucking shit for ratings.
Yeah, I think that's you're right. I mean, it's part and parcel of the news. They like Rush says. I mean, Rush is right. He said this 20 years ago. News is a package that is delivered to the public. It's not they're not necessarily giving you all the news. They want to shape and some of the people are going to want to hear, and some of the people are going to get mad. They want all these emotions, and they package a certain product for you. It's not the news that you think it is.
You can say that. I think that some of it is trolling out of some of these people, but I think some of it is they're being dead honest. I mean, who can really take anyone at CNN seriously? I mean, my God, but
who can take Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson seriously? Being dead honest.
Well,
you can't really take anyone seriously.
I gotta be honest with you. Despite some of the slights that have been going on, I take them pretty seriously. Mids Plug, how you doing, bro? Chapter, good to see you. John, a lot of great points in here. I'm glad you're sticking around, dude.
There's that little bitch. Mids Plug.
Choking chicks inside me. What the fuck is that? Oh, is that Gambler? Is this the real Gambler? It says Gambler.
Tell him to put his camera on real quick, and then he can turn it back off.
Oh, we lost him. Anyway, Mids Plug, it's good to see you. Was that you? I'd let you in if it was you. I don't know. So, what do you guys? There's no doubt there's strings being pulled outside of us, like us normies. We are definitely on the outside, but. Back on Rise and Yin's, your point, the only real reporting is coming out from us right now. I agree with John Hawthorne. We got troops on the ground. It's not just us, on the right and the left. I mean, it's we are all marching forward, and this is where YouTube really pissed me off with in my infancy when I first started this channel. Is very quickly after I started this channel, they did the 1,000 subscriber live stream, which really fucking pissed me off.
Well, yeah. You know what I think that's about?
I can't go downtown and fucking get footage of real shit and stream live and get your guys. There's all kinds of stuff. All kinds of people were cut off of being reporters. And that's, in my opinion, that's proof that the media is fucking half garbage. Probably.
Welcome to the CCP fucking China, the most popular president voted for, by the way. Hey, Diz, let me speak some facts to you real quick, by the way.
What facts? Well, tell me your QAnon conspiracy theories. Let me speak some facts to you, dude. Donald Trump is the member of a pedophile ring. Donald Trump is he's part of a pedophile ring.
One at a time, please.
All right, yeah. So your president, your holy savior today, or actually the past 48 hours. The highest daily death rate. Biden's America, by the way. I mean, completely his fault. At a stroke of a pen, he costed 11,000 jobs, the highest job loss in any day in
Fake news.
American history. Actually,
That's fake news.
It's actually
That's
it's
fake
actually
news.
50,000.
No, that's fake news. That's fake news.
No. Listen. He
No.
canceled the Keystone
That's fake
Pipeline.
news.
Wait. Let me ask
Fact
you. Why
check
did he
that.
cancel?
Fake news.
Hold on. What is the solution for canceling the Keystone Pipeline?
Military
solution for
control
that?
in 30 days. Here comes the two trolls in here. Tell Cattle Dog's bitch ass to come up here. I ain't dealing with you. You don't know what you're talking about.
Answer me.
Answer me. It's fake news. It's fake news. 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 Fake news.
Yeah,
fake
that's all you can
news.
say. That's all you can say.
That's fake news. That's all you can say. So I'm done dealing with you.
Why did he cancel the
Tell
Keystone
Cattle.
Pipeline?
Tell Cattle Dog.
Biden supported Adam.
Wait a minute, just a second. This is what I've been talking about on my channel for a year. This is what I've been talking about on my channel for a year, is this shit.
I just want the floor for 1 minute, Rudy. 1 minute. Just give me the floor for 1 minute, and I'm good. All right,
you're there. Hold on. I'll put you on. Are you talking over? Or are you going to get on here?
My fucking camera for some reason won't fucking work.
I know. We always have
trouble.
Again,
go ahead. Let's hear your bullshit.
Again, shut the fuck. All right. So Biden canceled the Keystone Pipeline. What does that draw conclusions to? So we have to import our oil from Venezuela and Syria, all other Middle Eastern countries, instead of actually having clean natural resource from the United States. Eliminates 11,000 jobs. Signs another executive order that Trump signed, and it's going to increase the price of insulin. Signs another executive order, is trying to push this through. 11 million illegal immigrants coming through the fucking country. Signs another executive order, encouraging male athletes to partake in women's sports. Signs another executive order, by the way. I mean, Tell
me how Nancy Pelosi. Did Nancy Pelosi get arrested today, and did the Pope get arrested today? Let me know about. Tell me about that.
That's literally not even relevant. Your president eliminated more jobs in a single day than any other president in U.S. history. So, and lost more GDP. He lost more GDP growth in a single day than any other president.
Dude, did you just say that he eliminated more jobs than any president in U.S. history, dude? Come on, dude, you're brainwashed, my guy.
In a single day with the stroke
You're
of a pen.
brainwashed.
Why did he eliminate the Keystone Pipeline? Why? So he can literally pay other countries to give us oil?
You just went on about clean energy. So why are you against green energy? Why are you against green energy? Why are you against solar energy?
It's clean, you fucking dumbass. Do you understand what you fucking do that?
Hold on. I know this is my channel, but I think I can answer that one.
Do you understand?
Because clean energy has to be backed up by coal like 98% of the fucking time.
They want to eliminate the pipeline and then fucking pay other countries to use coal to ship the fucking barges across the goddamn fucking Atlantic to fucking come here. Do you understand what fucking clean coal is? Is when they scrub the fucking excess chemicals off it, and all it does is produce.
This dude is one of the dudes. He stormed the Capitol.
He
was on the Capitol. He was on the Capitol building, Rudy.
Dude, I thought I saw you there.
He had his AR-15.
Wrestling some of those Antifa guys who were breaking windows and shit.
He was on the Capitol building, Rudy.
I thought
wasn't that? You was there. Admit it. Come on, tell the world how you was at the Capitol building, storming it. You know, after a free and fair election. I thought you like a democracy. You don't like free and fair elections? Mids plug.
I don't when elections are stolen. How does the most
what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, show me your evidence. You got none. Where's your evidence at? No. Hold up. Let me ask you a question. You go like, you can't stay on point. You can't stay on topic. You're like fucking high as hell on cocaine right now. You just rattle 50 questions at one time. You can't stay on point, bro.
I get what you're saying, Yins. That's not true, dude. I mean, you're diving back and forth with what he's saying. Of course he's going to twist and turn, and I hope that's not the point, because I would really like some great dialogue here. I'd really like to fucking find out the truth. Yins, go ahead and ask a question.
I have
To
no
him.
question for him. I have no question for him. We was having a good conversation, and he just comes up in here trying to start some shit. What's this? What's this? What's that? What's this? What's this? What's that? Dude, take a fucking Xanax, bro. Take a fucking Xanax, bro. Like this dude just talks shit, dude. So if he wants to talk shit, it's about to be. I don't want this to be a trash talk battle, but if he wants to be turn this into a trash talk battle, that's what it's gonna be.
No, you blame
Him and Cattle Dog.
You guys are talking over each other, and that's I'd rather not have that on the channel. I'm not going to totally stomp you. I'm just saying, if you take turns. Especially a lot of the stuff that you're saying, you're intervening, and that's okay because this is Freedom Channel 6000. But don't tell the dude that he's twisting and turning if you're trying to get him twisting and turning. So let's go back and forth. This would be great.
I just want to know why they're mad that Antifa stormed the Capitol and provoked the violence when all fucking summer for 6 fucking months they were burning our fucking small businesses down. Where was the National Guard then? Oh, by the way, they weren't ready for their photo op. Oh, let's call them in for peaceful. By the way, the only people that were killed was an actual American fucking citizen who walked into a house they pay taxes for to peaceful protest. It was a peaceful protest, by the way. Just peaceful. Was there any burning going on? No. Was there any businesses being burned down? No. Was anybody being killed? The only person being killed was an actual American citizen that pays for the place that they go into.
So you think peaceful protest is storming the Capitol building, saying that you're going to kill Nancy Pelosi, saying that you're going to murder Nancy Pelosi, yelling out in the streets that this is a revolution, that we're going to take down the deep state? That's peaceful protest? That's peaceful protest.
When was that said? I did not hear it.
I have to intervene right here. You guys remember the Kavanaugh hearings, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to pull shit up my phone and show it because I'll get fucking doused like Mosh. But you remember them getting into the fucking wherever the hell they were holding that, and they let these pink clowns get in there, or was it the pink clowns? Who was it? They infiltrated this whole area, and Nancy Pelosi goes, "This is freedom at its best," and their fucking dentures fall out of her fucking face, and she trips over them, and then slips her mask back on. You guys remember that, right? Because we have all the footage, Yins, if you want to watch it.
Exactly.
Should we watch it?
What about that lady?
Go ahead.
Okay.
What was the lady's name who bombed the actual Capitol building? Was it in the 80s or 90s? And now she is
that's not even relevant today. What about? Let's go back. Let's go back to the 80s. Don't forget the
last inauguration of our last president before Joe Biden. There were riots all over the place, and I'm pretty sure the FBI wasn't looking for all these clowns that were building up or burning down the city. You guys remember that, right?
Do you remember that? Do you remember? I mean, if we're going to go back in history,
Twitter brain, and they forget. And
let's go back. Let's go back to the Iran-Contra affair when Reagan was selling arms to. If we're going to go back in history, let's go back to the Nixon administration. Let's go back to the Reagan administration. Let's go back to the Bush administration. I mean, come on. Let's go back to the Clinton administration, a Democrat. The only last time we had a balanced budget in the history of the United States under a Democrat. Let's go back to the Bush administration, Bush Sr., when he bankrupted this country. And we had the worst depression since the Great Depression. And then let's go back to the Obama administration when he turned it completely around and, produced a surplus and pulled us out of the worst recession in the history of the United States. I mean, the record speaks for itself. The records speak for themselves. Let's go back to the Trump administration that had one of the highest unemployment rates in the history of the United States. The civil unrest all throughout the streets. I mean, come on. The record speaks for itself. So you can sit there and talk all your shit, but you're brainwashed.
Wait.
You go get your AR-15. The highest unemployment rate in years under Trump. In years under Trump. Hold on.
Can I just respond to this?
Okay, hold on, brother.
You said he had the highest unemployment rate, right? But what happened before this quote unquote COVID hit? Lowest unemployment rate in history, the greatest economy in history, there has been no greater economy in the history of the world other than what fucking Trump produced before this quote unquote COVID hit us. And you want to sit there and say, "Oh, Obama pulled us out of the
excuses.
greatest
He got his
economic
excuse
economy."
list right now. He got his excuse list. Obama had a pandemic too. Obama dealt with a pandemic too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
How many died?
Bye-bye. Get your little bitch cattle dog up here. Get up here, cattle dog, you little bitch. So I can smack you around too.
Oh, okay. So Jens.
Hold on. Oh, do I need to? Hold on. Go ahead. To be honest with you, I gotta put a log on the fire and grab a quick smoke. And I don't mean to disenfranchise you guys. but give me a second. I'll find that. But give me a second, because you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys being here, and I mean that. I do have to put a log on the fire. I do have to have a smoke, so try to be civil, guys, please.
I don't know why you civility
here.
But
there's no civility here with him and cattle dog. It's over with
I find it kind of funny
both
how
these
you
bitches.
mentioned. Jens, can I talk for a second, dude? I mean, you're just like shouting over me the whole time. I really came and say what I had to say. But you want to talk about how your presidents have had like so many accomplishments. How many wars does Obama split? How many wars does Obama split? I mean, I'm drunk as fuck. Sorry, I can't talk straight. But how many wars?
How many wars did Bush start? You ever the neoconservatives? Or I mean, are you kidding me? George Bush.
Did I support Bush? No.
Ronald Reagan. I mean, this is your party, though. This is your party.
How many wars did Trump start? By the way,
he bombed Syria. What the hell do you mean? He bombed the shit out of Syria.
What
he let Iran bomb freaking oil plants and shit. He sat down with dictators, man. What you talking about? Go ahead, Raz.
How do you let them bomb Syria?
How many wars did he start? What was the number?
He bombed Syria. He bombed Syria.
No, he fucking didn't. He fucking bombed.
Yes, he did bomb Syria.
Al-Baghdadi, Sagar Reed, whatever the fuck his name is. And by the way, when you want to bring up unemployment rates, okay, lowest African American unemployment rates in the history of the United States, lowest Asian American unemployment rate in the United States history, lowest Latino unemployment rate in the United States history.
Dude, you're a puppet. You're repeating his talking points, man. The unemployment rate is the highest it's been in years. The joblessness
because of COVID,
is
you stupid
insane.
Fuck.
Obama had a pandemic too. The unemployment rate wasn't that high because Trump refused to act.
What pandemic?
What pandemic? COVID's not real. You're one of those people. COVID's not real.
No.
Bird flu. There was an H1N1 bird flu. The Ebola virus. The Ebola virus.
Yeah.
The
one that killed 2 million people. The one that killed 4 times more people than what COVID killed, and they didn't lock down shit, and they kept the economy open, right?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Exactly. Before the myriad. Yeah. Okay.
So why did Trump lock it down? What do you mean? What do you mean? Trump locked it down. This is on states' rights. States have their own rights. Texas locked down their state. I mean, there's a lot of conservative states. A lot of conservative states were shutting down. Okay.
See, you can't even talk.
See, no, because I can't even say one. I can't. As soon as I start talking, you just talk over me, bro. You say I'm talking over people. That's how you and Cattle Dog did me. Every time I talk to you and Cattle Dog, that's all you do. So that's how I'm gonna give you the same type of respect you give me, motherfucker.
I'm pretty good at it. Jens, give me a second. I'm pretty good at it. I can do it back and forth. Sometimes I accidentally talk over Rise because I think there's a little bit of fucking delay. I mean, it's pretty fucking civil shit here, dude. It's a back and forth. Let the fucking dude speak. Let the other dude speak. You know when he fucking stops. Come on, we're fucking adults. So let's go. I'll be right back because I'm still smoking.
Jens, what is the only state in the United States, or actually there's a couple states that only have balanced budgets right now? Florida and Texas. What are those? Red stronghold states right now. Imagine the only.
Dude, you're such a liar. California has a balanced budget. California has the largest economy. California has the largest economy in the world. They have the largest economy in the world. New York has the largest economy in the world.
Why did Nancy
Largest
Pelosi-
economy in the world.
Why did
Let him answer. Let him answer.
she propose a fucking blue state bailout in her fucking COVID relief fund, and fucking California has a fucking balanced budget? Florida and Texas are the only ones that have a balanced budget right now. You fucking retard.
Dude, you think COVID isn't real? You think Biden was still? You think Trump's still your president, dude? Like you think the election was stolen, bro? Like I can't even take you serious, man. Like go on Twitter in your QAnon group and like seriously, dude, I can't take you serious, man. Tell me how the Pope got arrested. Tell me how Nancy Pelosi got arrested. Come on, explain that to me. I know that's what you believe. Tell me. Let me know how Nancy Pelosi got arrested.
No, I'm not saying I believe any of that whatsoever, or I believe in, some of QAnon actually pretty legit. But when you think about it, Jens, when it comes down to when you say you're president, when it comes to Biden, why is it?
Tell me how he's a pedophile, Ken. Tell me how Biden's a pedophile.
Hold on. Jens, you asked a question.
There's videos online of him with fucking underage kids. What are you talking about, dude?
Oh.
He's a pedophile fucking sympathizer. What are you talking about? His son's a crackhead, and you want to sit there and sympathize with fucking pedophiles? That makes you a fucking pedophile sympathizer. So
no, you're a fucking pedophile. You're Donald Trump is a part of an elite pedophile ring. He's a part of an elite pedophile ring. He was with Epstein now on Epstein Island. You're a pedophile sympathizer.
And
you're a Nazi sympathizer.
Record.
You're a KKK sympathizer. The KKK supports Donald Trump, so I guess you're a KKK racist sympathizer and anti-Semite too. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So,
I mean, if this is how it's going to be, this is how it's going to be, Mids Plug. This just could be trash talk, man. If this is how it's going to be, this could just be trash talk, and I can just start trashing you, man. If that's what you want, you skinny little twig boy. Yeah, exactly, bro.
So let me hit you with facts. So was Trump in a parade rally with Robert Byrd, like Biden and Hillary?
Let me hit you with facts. The KKK endorses Donald Trump. Let me hit you with facts. Every person at a Donald Trump rally is holding a Confederate flag and a "Don't Tread on Me" flag. Let me hit you with facts. Who supports Donald Trump? The KKK. So them are the facts, bro. You want to bring up some old ass shit? Let me hit you with facts. The Dixiecrats. The Republicans took over the Dixiecrats' agendas back in the 1950s and the 1960s, man. So you want to tell me how the Democrats started the KKK? That's a joke, man. The Republican Party is the most racist party in the country. Let me hit you with facts. The Democrats signed the Civil Rights Bill. Let's hit you with facts. The last time we actually had a balanced budget in this country, Bill Clinton was president, who was a Democrat. And then Bush came in and fucking tanked that shit. And Obama came in and fucking repaired that shit. So, and Trump came in, took over a great booming economy, one of the lowest unemployment rates in history, and tanked that shit. The record speaks for itself, man.
He tanked the stock market from fucking 19K to 34K, right? Yeah, shut the fuck up, Jens, you stupid fuck. You want to you want to sit there and say Republicans are the party of the KKK because they have "Don't Tread on Me" flags? That's actually
the Klan endorses them. What do you mean? David Duke is out there rallying for Donald Trump right now. The KKK is out there rallying for Donald Trump.
No, Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden were in fucking parades with fucking what's his name, Robert Byrd, the fucking Aryan fucking wizard.
Fake news.
There's pictures of you, stupid fuck.
Fake news.
You stupid fuck.
He was a senator, you stupid fuck, and he went to his funeral, you stupid fuck.
Are you suspect of buying the same news that we buy? Whatever follows your agenda, you're going to pull out. I mean, because that's what it sounds like to me, dude. You know, you think the Democrat Party is like our saviors, our diversity saviors? You guys buy this bullshit?
I think they're way better. Donald Trump's teleprompter president.
It was the Republicans all along. When Lincoln freed the slaves, he was trying to actually enslave them. And
You got to go back to the 1800s. You got to go back to the
Democrats,
1800s.
the good Democrats, they swept in and they stopped Lincoln. But what are you talking about, dude? What are you fucking talking about? When was the Democratic Party ever really on the fucking minority side? Ever?
Right now, the civil rights era.
Hold on.
Right now.
Yeah.
How are they on the civil rights area?
Okay, yeah.
Whenever. You can pick a fucking date because
I
they've
just
always
told you
been
the
on
civil
wrong
rights
side of
era. The civil rights era when
They
Lyndon
tossed
Johnson
Black Lives
signed the
Matter
Civil Rights
to the
Act.
fucking
Yeah.
curb after they got elected.
What was
You
the
stupid
party
fuck.
that
They don't
signed
give
the
two fucks
94
about them
crime
now.
bill? What was the party that signed the 94 crime bill? And who was there in the United States Senate to help get it passed?
The 94 crime bill. What do you mean? Joe Biden is a law. For one, the Republicans controlled the House and the Senate when the 94 crime bill got passed. For two, the 94 crime bill, all that did was fund local, state, and law enforcement. So it's funny that you Republicans are sitting there. I'm answering the question.
Hold that thought. He's right. He was. Go ahead.
Oh,
so it's funny how you Republicans are demonizing Joe Biden for a crime bill when you sit there and preach law and order. Gotta love our blue boys in blue. So Biden funded the police. So why aren't you in favor of Biden funding the police? Answer that question. Why aren't you in favor of Biden funding the police? Because that's what he did.
Okay, I'm gonna answer a question. Before this other question. So what happened in '94? You said the Republicans had the House and the Senate, and this was the most booming economy that the world has ever seen. But they're not going to get credit for that, correct?
But Clinton gets all the hate for NAFTA. Clinton gets all the hate for NAFTA, but that was a Republican bill.
So, clearly, everything that Clinton done, he played sax and he had sax in the Oval Office with, what's her name? And I love that.
I mean, Clinton signed NAFTA, but that was a Republican bill, and Republicans said, "Well, he's a pedophile too. You're a pedophile, bro. You're a pedophile. You're a pedophile. You look like a pedophile. You look like you have an LGBTQ. You have an LGBTQ flag in your room. You look like you got it.
Also, what was a Republican bill was welfare reform. You remember how long it took we get that fucking cracker ass motherfucker to sign that shit?
Newt Gingrich was a piece of shit.
Look at the history behind welfare reform, which we all kind of appreciate to this day, don't we, Yins?
Well, I asked a question. Why are you demonizing Biden for funding law and order? And you want to talk about that? You want to talk about that? The reason we had to pass that 94 crime bill is because in the 80s, when Ronald Reagan and his administration was pushing cocaine like crazy in this country and selling arms to Iran and shit, that's why there was so much crime in this country. That's why there was so much drugs in this country, because Ronald Reagan and the Republican Party flooded the country with cocaine, working with the Iran-Contras and shit, man.
Delusion.
Those are the facts, man. Those are the facts.
Hey,
facts.
have you seen the newly released documents?
I think that sounds like some kind of conspiracy theory to me.
Well, actually, Oliver North actually was arrested. Actually, Oliver North went to trial. He went to trial and was arrested and then pardoned. So it's not a conspiracy theory when you go to court and you get found guilty of the act.
Trial, then everything in trial is pertinent to everything.
Hold on.
Have you seen the newly released declassified files that implicate Obama funding Al Qaeda? Ooh, I mean, that's a little serious, Jens. What about the
let's go to court. Let's take them to court and let's get like Benghazi. Take them to court like the Benghazi trial. And let's see how many arrested.
Courts are corrupted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody's corrupted. The
courts
whole
now?
world, it's a whole big global conspiracy to take down the great Donald Trump, the great dictator Donald. The whole world is against Donald Trump because Donald Trump is such a model citizen. I mean, he's a philanderer. I mean, he bankrupted every business he's ever had. I mean, he's such a good guy. So the whole
But he
world
created
is
the greatest
just in
economy
cahoots
in
to
US
take down the Donald Trump.
Well,
Oh my
hold
God,
on,
He
hold on
created
a
the greatest
he's such a
second.
good
economy in US
person.
history.
Yeah.
Get the
Hold
fuck
on.
out of here.
You said that in 94, both the Senate and the House was controlled by Republicans, correct?
Yes.
I'm looking it up right now. The 103rd United States Congress lasted from January 3rd, 1993 to January 3rd, 1995. The Senate majority was Democrats and the House majority was Democrats. You, sir, have your research wrong on that shit.
Right. So when did this boom happen, Rise? Was it after 96?
Oh, the 94 crime bill, it was during the 103rd Congress that was both controlled by Democrats.
Okay, so
Yeah, but why are you against it? Why are you
President.
against it? Why are you against the 94 crime bill? What's wrong with the 90? I thought Republicans love law and order. He funded the
94
police.
crime bill,
He funded the police. What's wrong with the 94 crime bill? Y'all, you still didn't answer my question. That was my question.
we love law and order.
So that should be a good thing. That should be a good thing that he
How about you
funded the
give me an
police.
opportunity to answer it? The problem with the 94 crime bill is it put too many innocent people, especially a minority, in jail.
That's just rhetoric. That's just rhetoric. That's just rhetoric. That's just rhetoric used by Donald Trump to get black votes. That's all. That's all. That is. How did it put innocent people in jail when all it did was fund the police? That's all read the 94 crime bill. That's all it did was give money to the police.
Wait a minute, John. What is this true? Trump's a Mason, Illuminati is buying his crew. Trump's a Mason. Now, do you have any facts that might attribute to that? I would love to see it. Anybody got any real facts on Trump? I would love to fucking see it. I mean, other than rhetoric, I mean, I would like to see it because I want the fucking truth, man. I do. I know the back and forth that we got here, the volley that we go in here, and I really appreciate it. Rise just stormed in.
Mids, I can actually talk to Rise. I can actually talk to you, but Mids Plug, he just comes in here fucking firing off. So,
well, he just joined the camp and he was revved up. I have to give him a little bit of a hold on a second. I'll think of a word. I'll go ahead and go for pass. Because we love
I don't care. I'm ready for it. But if he wants to come in here firing off, we're good. It's going to go down. It's going to go down. If that's what you want, it's going to go down.
Okay. He's putting a quote by Joe Biden. I don't want my kids interacting with the jungle. Quote. Joe Biden.
Whoa. Pull up the quote.
I know that, John. No, you're right about that.
Let's pull up the CNN video where Donald Trump refused to rebuke David Duke. I mean, we could do this all day. I mean, we can go back and forth with this shit all day.
Yins, that's been run down to the fucking dirt, dude. It's been run down to the dirt. I know what you're saying. I know what you're hearing. There was a point where he said, "Hey, I appreciate anybody that fucking is going to go and support my what's that called? I'm not very good at this, am I?"
His basket of deplorables. Those are his basket. Those are his basket of deplorables. Like Mids, he's a racist deplorable. Fucking Tea Party, fucking right wing, fucking Capitol storming, fucking
Yins, do you
anti-democracy fascist? He's a fascist.
Trump at all? I mean, besides the bad stuff, because it sounds like you only know the bad stuff about Donald Trump. I mean,
there's nothing good about Donald Trump. What's good about Donald Trump? What did he do good?
Yins, I could be some serial killer, dude. You're on my channel. I'm talking really nice to you. I mean, I'm sincere. We all judge each other by sincerity, I think. You know, and I love you guys being here. You guys know that. However, how do you know my wife isn't like in a fucking box over here, dude? I just took her ass out. You know, she's getting on my nerves. I took her ass out. She's sitting in a fucking box over here. You don't know that, dude, right? What? Why do you buy all the bad of Donald Trump and you will never buy everything that he's done in his life?
Well, explain to me what he's done good for the. Explain. You guys explain to me. What has he done good for this country? Explain it. Has he done good?
Tax cuts, prison reform. Only president who actually cared about jobs, cared about working American people. All these other presidents that we've had, they just want to sell us out to all these other countries so that they can get rich. Trump came in and he said, whoa, let me address this. We're going to care about the working people of America because that is what makes our country. Trump is actually concerned, and he had the damn economy booming before this pandemic came in from China.
Obama's economy was pretty booming too, Ras. For being honest. And I mean, why is it that the Democrats? You don't think the Democrats care about this country? Do you think they don't care? You don't think there's Republicans that sell us out? You don't think if Donald Trump cared so much about this country, why doesn't he practice what he preaches and pull? He has businesses in China. If he cared so much, why doesn't he pull his businesses out of China? He has businesses in China. He has businesses all over the world. That's all Donald Trump cares about is getting rich. So this is all rhetoric. This is all rhetoric. This is all opinion. This is not facts. Mids wants to come up here like he's so factually correct, but he's not. It's all his opinion, and he comes with these QAnon conspiracy theories and shit.
Well, you know, Yins, I appreciate your guys' opinion. Some of this stuff is good. You know, I'm a human being, dude. I'll latch on to anything that I think is pertinent. You know, including yours, dude.
It's interesting to have a debate, but
it is.
You know, you said that Republicans are corrupt. Yes, the Republicans are corrupt. They're corrupt and stupid. That's what George W. Bush and his father are. That's what Mitt Romney is. That's what John McCain is. Trump is really the only Republican, and God knows long, who actually cared about working America.
Oh, yes. Can I just say your last statement? So you said Donald Trump only cares about getting rich, right? So let me ask you this question. If he only cares about getting rich, why didn't Joe Biden donate his salary to a good cause each quarter that he got it? Why doesn't Obama do it? How did Obama?
We already discussed this last Rudy
and then
Funk
leave,
show, dude. We already discussed this. Man.
No. I'm just asking you. How does Obama leave office being worth $120 million, having a fucking house on Martha's Vineyard? And believes in global warming, by the way. If that was the case, he wouldn't have a house there because his house would be fucking flooded by fucking water by this point. But I mean, you guys just do not make.
Dude, he goes off like on so many
different
tangents. Like he goes on so many different tangents. He asked me. He wants me to solve all the world problems in like 5 statements. He asked like 55 questions and can't stay on one point.
What he says is true. Let him finish. Go ahead and try to answer those.
How does your politicians go into office and come out worth 10 times what they're actually? Not even 10 times, probably 1,000 times what their salaries actually are. Answer me, how is Nancy Pelosi worth like $250 million? How is Obama worth $150 million? When their yearly salaries, Obama is $400K. Nancy Pelosi, what, like $200K, $150K? How are they worth that much more if they?
Bill Clinton gets paid millions of dollars for. Bill Clinton gets paid millions of dollars for speeches. They invest their money into stocks.
Oh, by private.
They sell stocks.
Right?
They have business. They have businesses too, just like Donald Trump.
Hold on, Mids. Let him go, Mids.
I just answered his question. Like his question,
But
like he's on just fringe evil. They're all evil. I mean, dude, Republicans do insider trading. Democrats do insider trading. Insider trading. You said this last time about Donald Trump. I told you last time, him not taking a salary, that's like pocket change to Donald Trump. I told you that last time. $400,000. He wipes his ass with $400,000, bro. The tax cut he gave himself. Is he gets way more on his tax cut that he gave himself than that $400,000 that he's getting on his salary. That tax cut's way more. He's getting way more back on his tax cut than that $400,000 salary, bro.
He doesn't own any interest in the Trump
He has
empire
businesses
anymore.
in China, bro. Come on now. He has businesses in China. He has businesses in China.
He gave all to Eric and
Answer this
Don
question.
Jr.
Answer this question. Let me ask you a question now. Let me ask you a question now.
All right.
Let me ask you a question now.
Yep.
Why does he pull his businesses out of China?
Why? I mean, why would he? He's been the most investigated fucking individual in the United States history, and they haven't found shit on him. So, what is there any conflict of interest going on there?
Well, I mean,
what kind of wrong dealings does he have there in China? Like, what kind of wrong
I'm gonna
dealings
answer
does he
you.
have in China?
I'm gonna answer you.
Okay.
You sit there and preach up and down how he cares about the American working class, and he's all for the American worker. That's what Donald Trump stands for. So why don't you practice what he preach? Why don't you actions speak louder than words? So why don't you act, Donald Trump? Donald Trump, and pull your tchotchke shops out of China. Quit paying cheap labor. He doesn't want to come to America because he has to pay people retirement. He has to pay people good salary.
Are you fucking retarded? Donald Trump is the only fucking.
He already did. What are you talking about, dude? He did.
Yeah, exactly. Donald Trump is the only fucking president that actually collected money off of China, and you want to talk about cheap labor? Why don't you talk about the fucking Muslims that are fucking selling or making cheap labor for the fucking Democrats and the fucking all these other fucking multi-fucking billion-dollar corporations in the fucking America, you stupid fuck. And you want to sit there and say, oh, the Democrats have made so much off of selling stocks. Okay, if they make $100,000 to $400,000 a year, how did they go from $400,000 a year to fucking 100 million plus net worth by selling stocks? Are you saying they're guilty of insider trading right now, Jens, or are you
actually Republicans are guilty of insider trading. A lot of them actually just got busted. I mean, last time I talked to you, we talked about it, how those Republicans got busted for insider trading, man. You just rattle off. You're an angry little dude. You're an angry little dude. That's all I know.
Yeah,
you're
Republicans as well.
You are so itching. You're gonna be on the news one of these days for killing somebody. You're gonna be a terrorist attack. I'm gonna start calling you the terrorist. You're a terrorist, man. How you doing, terrorist boy? What's up?
Okay.
Are you a terrorist, Mids Plug?
Okay. Hey, where did you funk? It's my channel. Anyway, you guys stick around. Hold on a second. Because I was watching The World's Most Wanted today. And I was watching how the Mexican cartel works. Okay, hold on. I was watching how the Mexican cartel works today. And it kind of dawned on me, we're throughout history, the good guys, the bad guys, we're all trying. Information is just, it's just everywhere. The good guys, the bad guys, they keep learning and how to be better. We keep progressing as a world at a certain point. One of the things that the Mexican cartel would do is confront somebody, whether it's a police officer, a person, or whatever, and they'd be like, hey, they would try to talk them into it. Here, you can help us out if you do this. And the person might walk away and be like, hey, I don't want nothing to do with that, and they would bring money the next time. Hey, if you do this, we'll pay you money. blah blah blah, and they're just like, oh hey, I don't want to do this. They'd walk away. Well, the next time they would fucking kill them. Okay, because I exposed myself with my introduction. Now you're gone. Now, in my opinion, the U.S. is doing something very close to this, but they're not killing people. And it's so much easier to destroy somebody now. Would you all agree with this?
I'm taking my dogs out. I'm gonna just fucking bowl real quick.
Did you say you have to take your Valium?
No, I
I'm
said
sorry?
I'm taking my dogs to go take a piss, and I'm gonna smoke
Oh,
a
okay.
bowl and
Anyway, so what they do, it's
I think you
they
should take a
learn this
Valium, but okay, go ahead, Rudy.
from the Mexican mafia. They learn this. Our system learns this because the Mexican cartel is doing a pretty impressive thing here. We learned this from CIA, from DEA, you name it. There's clowns in all this shit that are getting fucking paid and all that happy horse shit. Anyway, so now what do? You walk into somebody, you get your agenda. Are they on board? No. Okay. So you shuffle back, and then you walk back and go, hey, well, you know what? I can bring some money into you somehow. Blah, blah, blah. And they go, hey, I don't want nothing to do this. You walk away. Now I'm going to destroy you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to shoot in the fucking head. But I'm going to fucking put yourself on fucking mainstream media or Twitter or fucking YouTube, and I'm going to fucking destroy you. And I got fucking ooga booga algorithms that are going to fucking follow me. This, in my opinion, is what's happening in America right now. What do you guys say to that?
I think Mids is just sits there and reads shit on Twitter all day long. That's all he does is read shit on Twitter all day long. It's just I don't even follow the news or read the news because this is how it gets you. That's how I used to be, just like him. I used to be angry and pissed and mad and yelling and screaming at the TV. That's why I don't listen to it no more. This dude, he's brainwashed.
oh my god.
Okay, well, give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying. This is the second IPA that I'm trying. Voodoo Ranger, the IPA, and this is 7%. This is 7%. So I'm on my second of the 4. Looks pretty golden. It's not unfiltered. Looks like a pretty regular beer. It smells a little bit lighter than the other stuff I've tried. I got a little trick on my nose, but anyway, go ahead, guys. We love you. Keep rocking. Don't stop rocking.
So what you got to say, little bitch? I think he left.
No, he's here. He might have went. I don't know if he smokes. Maybe he smokes outside like I do.
Yeah, let's hear it, little bitch. Hey, little bitch.
All right. Hey, you know what? Hawthorne's got a point. You know what? I'm digging fucking John Hawthorne.
Tap that link, John Hawthorne. Tap that link, John Hawthorne.
You should. You know you're always welcome here, dude. I don't want to go, Pittsburgh against Pittsburgh here or anything. Oh, there's. I think Mid-Plugs, he has internet trouble, and it is true. If you go back in the archives of the Rudy Funk Show, me and Mid-Plugs has always had trouble staying connected and stuff. We always had to reset and stuff. So that is true. He's not being a little bitch and you didn't scare me or anything. Am I on full screen? What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, you're on full screen.
Sorry. God damn it. There we go. Sorry, guys.
Here's that little
No,
bitch.
sorry.
Right.
I was taking my dogs out, and then I walked back in, and then reconnected to Wi-Fi and everything. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could say, Rudy, when it comes to that topic in particular, I mean, the scariest thing is when it comes to censoring conservatives as a whole. I mean, You had Jack on, actually testifying to the Senate, saying he doesn't discriminate whether it's conservative views or anything of that particular nature, but he completely contradicted himself when he started, banning conservative accounts and everything. And then the whistleblower came out with Project Veritas, with him saying that he's going to
Project Veritas.
when he's specifically going to ban Trump's account and any other conservative that does not speak anything that he does not agree with when it comes to left-wing policies. I just feel like when it comes to our First Amendment rights, that's a complete violation of it. And, those who try to censor us should be locked up.
Let me address this about you saying that this is a violation of our First Amendment rights.
Okay, address it.
I will. Because who was the one trying to silence Colin Kaepernick? Donald Trump. So what's up with that? Donald Trump.
Wait, hold on.
How irrelevant? First Amendment right, you stupid fuck.
Is that accurate? I mean, trying to silence him, is that accurate? He can have an opinion.
Oh, fuck yeah. He said fucking fire that son of a bitch. And that's a First Amendment right. Should he have banned for that? No. How is that a fucking argument, Jens?
What do you mean? They kicked Colin Kaepernick out of the NFL because he took a knee.
Was he good?
Was he suspended?
He was kicked out.
Wait a minute. The NFL, the NBA, whatever sports that like actually exist. Are you telling me they took Trump's side? Is that what you're fucking telling me, Jens?
Yeah, they silenced Colin.
The UFC is the only fucking real sport in the fucking world right now, dude. The UFC, in my opinion, is the only thing that I've seen that doesn't give a fuck what fucking color you are. It doesn't care what fucking religion you are. It doesn't care about all this fucking gay-ass bullshit that you guys fucking promote.
I mean, that's your opinion. That's your opinion that it's gay ass bullshit. But there's a lot of African Americans who believe that they're discriminated against in this country.
Oh yeah.
That's how they feel. I mean, that's their First Amendment right. They're not allowed to feel that way.
Good.
They can't have that First Amendment right.
Right is giving them the fucking worst viewership they've had in the fucking history of their goddamn fucking league. That's our fucking amendment, fucking right, motherfucker. And that's exactly what the fuck is happening. The ratings are down to over 50% you stupid fuck.
Dude, you're retarded, dude. You're retarded if you think the ratings are down in the NFL, dude. It's the highest rated program on television.
Are you serious? The ratings are down 30% over last year, you stupid fuck.
You are retarded.
I love the NFL, dude. I do. I'm not going to stop loving the NFL, but the only real fucking sport in history right now is the fucking UFC.
Exactly. The 4 games on January 16th and 17th, 2 Fox, 1 on each CBS and NBC, averaged 30.6 million viewers. That's down about 7% versus the 32.8 million. You said 50%, 7%. There's 30 million people watching the NFL, bro. So you think Trump's doing anything?
No. I watch the NFL. I love the NFL, dude. I stick up for the fucking NFL. They don't stick up for me, though.
Sports.
Hey, Jens, do the NBA now. Jens, do the NBA now.
I care less about the NBA. Fuck them.
Come on, Jens. You love
LeBron. Let's see NBA ratings. NBA ratings.
Are you searching on Google?
Yeah, well, I guess Google's fake news. NBA viewership for nationally televised broadcasts on TNT, ESPN, and ABC for Martin Luther King Day tripleheader is up 34% over the comparable 27-game period from last season, an average of 2 million per game versus 1.4 million. So
you just said one specific day. You literally just said one specific day. Are you
NBA TV ratings on TNT, ESPN up? NBA reports notable television ratings increase from last season. NBA ratings for opening week up significantly from 2019. NBA opening week TV ratings way up from last year. NBA
From
ratings for
last
opening
year
week
when they were
up.
the record low, you stupid fuck. I mean, are
That's
you
because it was a
retarded?
pandemic. It was a pandemic. I mean, you
Pandemic when
stupid.
more people are home in front of their television, you dumbass.
Yeah,
Like, what are you
nobody wants to
talking
watch
about?
the NBA. A lot of people opted out. Everybody opted out. Nobody wanted to watch the
Then what are
NBA
they
last year.
watching?
Everybody
What are
opted
they
out.
watching? Then what are they watching? The fucking wall?
I mean, dude, the world's changing, man. It's not like back in the day when there was 3 TV programs. People play video games. People watch stupid ass Twitch video gamers. I mean, there's so much more content in the world that we can watch nowadays. There's YouTube content creators. I mean, shit, I get 1,000 views on a video on YouTube,
I'm
bro,
gonna head
and I'm a
out.
fucking nobody.
I'm gonna head out, Rudy. Appreciate you having me on. We can
So
continue
there's
at a later.
All
All right.
right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks, brother.
This guy's cool
I
as fuck.
appreciate you, brother. You're always welcome on here, buddy.
And they're
Hell yeah,
still up. They're
it's-
still getting millions of ratings.
No,
There's
sir.
so
How you
much
doing,
more
brother? Good
content.
to see you, man.
They're about to be bankrupt.
Who, the NBA? Come on, man.
I said they're damn near fucking close. I mean,
Don't be stupid, man. And then
Yes,
another
yes.
reason why the NBA
I'm
is
gonna-
so bad is because the super teams. That's another reason why the NBA is so bad is because there's 2 teams that are going to be in the championship every year. You know who's going to be in the championship every damn year. The Lakers are going to be in it, and the Bucks are probably going to be in it. Maybe Boston gets in it. The NBA is
What-
ridiculous.
what about
At least
the Nets?
the
Do you
NFL is
think that?
competitive.
Do you think that? Hold on, Jens. Do you think the Nets are going to be in it this year?
No, the Nets, no.
Okay, Nuzdar says sup 412, but I don't see 412. Did 412 get blocked?
No, he's
Jens.
talking to me because I've been going on this other channel that I'm probably going to go on later tonight, the Wendy the Retard channel from
Oh, so
the
you're
Howard Stern.
moonlighting, huh, Jens?
I'm basically I have a whole new name over there. Wendy Pat
Are
412
you
Wendy.
white on this channel or are you black?
I'm white.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, Jens. What did Sir Yacht?
You're like who should I come? You're like Alex Trebek, dude, or I don't know, 20 questions over there. You just question after question after question. Like I have the fucking answers to fucking the whole world. I can just solve all the world problems or something, bro. Like Jesus Christ.
Jens, you're
No,
respected
listen,
here,
Jens.
dude. Come on, man.
Did Sir Yacht give you a little spice after the game?
No, I never even seen. I haven't talked to that dude. Maybe he might have did a video about me. I don't watch him. Did he make a video about me or no?
No, he.
I mean, I had a video
he's
with
not
like
trying to be honest
20,000.
with you.
I had like a video with like 20,000 views after on Twitter after the Steelers lost, and I said,
I don't know what this
I don't know
is,
about it.
Jens, but you might want to see this. Wendy is live right now.
"Oh shit, that's Wendy, the Wendy Pack show. I gotta go. I do gotta go over there and handle some drama. There's some drama that's been going down over there.
Okay, hey, be safe, brother. I appreciate you being here, man. I do.
All right, I'll talk to
You're
you
always
later.
welcome here, Jens. You know that, brother.
All right.
Jens is my fucking boy. No matter our fucking differences.
Hey, you want like a Pramagana rant or something like that? Because I got to piss and get a smoke here, dude.
All I'm saying is the Keystone Pipeline and all those union workers, they actually endorsed Joe Biden, and now they're a little pissed off. You reap what you sow, motherfuckers. Enjoy your fucking time. I hate it for all those fucking guys that are out there busting their ass and away from their kids. They pull up their campers and work for months on end, being away from their child's livelihoods, and now it's being all stripped away from them. They're going to go living off unemployment just from one stroke of the pen for us to not, have oil going down through the United States, but rather import oil from countries in the Middle East and Venezuela and everything like that. I mean, it's just sad, to be honest with you. Secretary, she can't answer the hard questions. I mean, we have the National Guard sleeping in the fucking parking garages and everything, and nothing's been even asked. I mean, media softball questions. Trump literally reaches out. He's not the president anymore. I've actually, quote unquote, not the president anymore, but offers his luxurious hotel in D.C. Any military, police department wants to come in, take a break in my hotel. Sure, come in there. I'll offer you a free room for the night. You're talking a $500 voucher a night to come in there and get away from sleeping in a cold parking garage. I'm sorry the Democrats can't use you for a photo op anymore. Signs an executive order that allows foreign terrorists in the country again. Nobody talks about it. Insulin. Sorry, no one talks about it. That's going to go back up. Gas prices are going to go back up. Spends $2 billion, or actually not billion. Sorry for the incorrection. $2 trillion a year.
Give me a second. I'm gonna smoke, buddy. All right.
Oh, I'm yeah. Signs
Thank
a
you.
$2 trillion bill for the Paris Climate Accord. By the way, even though America's had the cleanest air in the past 6 years than any other country in history, we rejoined the WHO, the World Health Organization. We contribute over 200% than any other country, but they dictate how we need to regulate our country as a whole. I mean, just the amount of money that's going out of this country already in the past 48 hours, it's astronomical. So there has to be some kind of drawback on it. Get ready for your tax to be increased. He wants to raise unemployment to $15 an hour. I mean, that's damn fine and well and dandy. If you raise unemployment, guess what's going to happen? You used to pay $2 for a sandwich at McDonald's. It's going to go up to fucking $10 a fucking sandwich at McDonald's because you got to keep up with fucking inflation, right? It's basic econ 101. That's all it is. So,
Mids, I just had an epiphany. I'm going to explain that in fluent drunkenese here in a few minutes.
yeah, Rudy, and it's, when it comes down to it, I just wish more people my age were actually informed to what the fuck is going on. I mean, it's disgusting when you think about it. Like, when you look at your paycheck each week and you see the taxes that are taken out of it, you wonder where those going to. And then you see these just egregious bills, $2 trillion a year to the Paris Climate Accord for clean energy. When we've had the cleanest energy under Trump in the history of the United States, because it's something called clean coal. When you have clean coal, you scrub all those fucking toxins off it before you burn it, and it fucking produces water vapor into the fucking air. It fucking produces fucking, what is it, CO2 in the air. I mean, it's not even CO2. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but I'm not a scientist. I mean, it's not harmful for the environment whatsoever. That's why they call it clean coal.
I'm sorry. I think rationalization, I think, is more the point. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about American ruggedism. Doing the hunt, doing the trapping your own game, doing everything yourself. There is a trap there, in my opinion. Oh, that's real shit. Okay, we're gonna let real shit on, and everybody's gonna scream and kill us or whatever. Anyway, my epiphany is, I think, are they looking for us to fall back and be these rugged individuals, and they'll just pick us off in a certain sense.
I want to say.
Technologically. Now, hold on a second before let's look at like Vietnam, all these third world countries that do what they do, and they settle, and that's, the word settlers. We settle, right? We quit fighting. Okay, I'll just go off and do my own thing because I have total freedom, right? I got my land. I'm gonna fucking hunt my game. I'm gonna trap my game. I got a wood burning furnace. And I got all this shit, and they can still, by federal law, come get us in a certain way. Do you understand what I'm saying here? And it's not a slight against individualism or individual ruggedism. It's you have to keep participating technologically. All right, that's it. Hold on, I slurred that word.
Yeah, the sip.
Technolog. All right, that's it. I need another beer. Where is it at?
Rudy, I understand. Like, I'm keen in on.
I'm not saying don't drop down. I'm not saying don't drop down, and that's a bad thing. I'm saying don't drop down and then think you don't have a fucking fight coming your way. That's what I'm saying.
And that's exactly what it is. There is a specific revolution that they're trying to instill. When you look at the generation that is coming up, they induce no sort of technical skills or anything of even that nature. The ruggedness when it comes to America, they want to portray that it's been taken out. They want to portray that the basic human being is weak. They do not want to fight back whatsoever. They want to say the Capitol attack was a fucking insurrection. No. Like, when you think about it, the state of Wisconsin on its own is the second largest military in the country. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If they want to wage war on this country, they literally have to defeat it from the inside. Excerpt 1A, John Brennan, the former CIA director, saying, anybody who does not agree with what we agree with or think the way we think, we have to destroy them, is, to put in layman terms, what he said. So what they are doing right now is, if you are a conservative and you want to have a voice and speak out and fight back, you are going to be labeled a domestic terrorist, and that's the way it's going to be. So until there's an actual revolution in this country and people stand up for themselves and actually start to fight back, nothing is going to change, because we're going to be stuck with this fucking puppet who can't even form two sentences together in the White House, killing off the country in the fucking first 36 hours. I mean, there's no indisputable fucking facts about it. Like, it's literally mind-boggling to people who have voted for this guy on November 3rd and can agree with everything he's done to this point in the past, 36 to 48 hours, and can agree with it. Eliminated 50,000 jobs, increased the price of insulin, eliminated our energy independence, is now allowing foreign terrorists into the country, repealing a executive order by Trump, is going to grant clemency to over 11 million illegal immigrants, which means they're going to spread those out and try to take back the Republican stronghold fucking electoral states. is trying to make DC its own state to gain more electoral college votes. I mean, it literally all adds up, and people just honestly just need to wake up to what the fuck is going on before it's fucking too late. Because when they say America is the last free country on earth, that is literally the truest thing you could ever say. Because where can you fucking escape the last true country on earth? There's literally no escape to it. There's no other country you can go to. And I mean,
All
that's,
right, so let me ask you this, Mids, and everyone in the fucking chat, because I like John's. I love, John, dude, we're on the same page, brother. Let me tell you, is the immigration thing going to work for them? That is my question to the panel and the chat. Is what makes them think that they aren't God-fearing people, that they're actually running to a freedom that they want to enjoy? And I'm not pro illegal immigration, because I know there's going to be cells, and these clowns are going to send in M13 guys, and all this stuff's coming. As a majority of good people, which I think, most of the world are fucking good people. I believe that. I honestly, in my heart, I fucking believe that. And I don't give a fuck what fucking color you are or anything. That they want good stuff happening, and good stuff they do is going to spread. I do believe that. Now, am I anti-illegal immigration? Yes, I am. I am against that. I don't think it's a good thing. But if we fall and these illegal immigrants come in, it's not over. In my opinion, this fight must be thrust forward for the rest of our lives, correct? I mean, if we fall, we fell, supposedly, with Trump. They're going to let these guys in? You tell me these guys are all anti-Christian, and they don't have any beliefs, they don't care about their families, they just want welfare and blah, blah, blah. These are individuals like you and me that don't necessarily want to just be given shit. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that these people that are escaping with an ES want to just be welfare state people. I don't believe that.
right.
But I am anti illegal immigration. There's no doubt about that. We want to screen these people and let them know that, hey, we want you producing shit here. We don't want to give you everything. Correct?
Yeah, and Rudy, I think that's honestly the main point is when you have somebody that comes in from a different country, they actually really don't understand what the hell is really going on here. I mean, they speak a different language. They're so conditioned to a sort of culture that they grew up in for 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years of their life. And there is a certain reason why they want 11 million fucking immigrants to come to this country. They're going to spread them out to take over fucking Republican strongholds. I mean, the most ridiculous thing when it comes to that argument that you can counter with is, why are there no voter ID laws in over half the states in this country? You have to fucking show an ID to buy a fucking can of smoke or buy a pack of smokes. Yeah, you need to show an ID to fucking buy a case of beer. But when it comes to voting for your highest power in this country, you don't even need an ID. You can just show up at the ballot box and say, "Oh, my name is Juan Carlos Sanchez."
Hey, man, Come here, Vinny. Vinny, come here. I'm listening to you, dude.
Like that is literally the strategy. And Rudy, when it comes to this past election, what I think they did, they knew the House of Cards was about to be brought the fuck down when it came to that. When it came to everything that was released with Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, everything of that nature. I honestly think they went for fucking broke because everything is out in the open right now. Everything is out in the fucking open. Joe Biden is already fucking on camera committing fucking quid pro quo. There's already financial fucking documents tying him to the fucking Chinese party. Hunter receiving $3 million from fucking Russia, everything like that. I mean, it's literally it's literally like dumbfounding when you think about it as an American citizen when it comes to these so-called leaders that represent you that are making fucking millions of dollars, and then when you're busting your ass working every single week and you think about, and I think about this every single week because I get taxed at fucking 40% off of my fucking paycheck, and it makes you think, where's my money going to? All the Paris Climate Accord, importing oil from Middle Eastern countries and Venezuela, opposed to just the United States in general. My money eliminated 11,000 jobs. I'm paying for what? I guarantee I'm paying for half of fucking Adam Schiff's fucking salary and probably a quarter of fucking Joe Biden's salary right now. It's disgusting when you think about it.
Right. There's a, if you're an anti-Trump dude and you're watching this right now, this is exactly what we're talking about right here. Trump came in, the swamp was supposed to be fucking drained. They are powerful, and they run this fucking world, man. I don't want to go cuckoo on you too much, man, but Jesus Christ, man. They sell every cent that you fucking produce to fucking other countries, and their families wind up being, like you said, very wealthy individuals, man, that never ever have, these clowns do this to you. They pull your money in, and for political value, wind up getting bought out. And then what do? They got Secret Service, they got armed guards, they get everything that you can't produce for yourself. And that's what these fucking clowns do.
Right. And Rudy, when you think about it and you put it into perspective, so we'll go back to the start of the Trump era. When it comes to it, they want to say he was colluding with Russia. It's literally it's the color revolution that they're bringing over. I can't remember what his name is that is in charge of it, but it's all a gaslighting technique from those that are just completely fucking brain dead. They just watch the news every single day. So they want to say Trump colluded with fucking Russia, or Trump colluded with Russia. Sorry, I'm fucking hammered. Trump colluded with Russia.
Dude, I get that. That was the Hillary Clinton emails. Everything that came out. You can read this on fucking WikiLeaks or whatever. Nobody wants to do it. They're tired. They're tired of the Trump. Right. You can read all this shit. It's true. You don't want to. You don't feel like it. And that, my son and I got in a fucking argument about what's going on in this inauguration. And I love my family. He's a great dude. Very good dude. And this was one of the things he told me. He's tired. And this was the fucking mainstream media's main point. They're going to be so fucking tired of Donald Trump. You don't want to fucking hear about him anymore. In everyday fucking media. Look at him. Joe Biden. Hey, Joe Biden. Look at Joe Biden today. Look at the fucking media. Watch him. And if you're a gauge of what's really going on, you ought to fucking see this. You don't. And I told my son, you never stop fighting what you think is fucking right. You just never do. If you're wrong and you're fighting what's wrong and you die, that's okay, isn't it?
Exactly. That's the damn fucking truth. And like I was saying, when it comes to it, you know, when it comes to Russia collusion, Hillary Clinton, the DNC, paid for the fucking fake dossier. It's all a fucking gaslighting technique by the fucking mainstream media. Russia, by the way. Then when it comes to Ukraine, they blame Trump for what Biden did with the fucking Ukraine. When it comes to the fucking IF fucking or the IRF loans or whatever it was, the slush fund that was going off of there, and then when it comes to the insurrection that he supposedly caused, all they have to do in a normal court of law when it comes to the Senate, I could fucking walk in that bitch and fucking pull up fucking videos of Nancy Pelosi and any fucking other, you know, Democrat that, you know, incited fucking violence when Black Lives Matter, those fucking scumbag Marxist fucking racist fascist pieces of fucking trash ruined every fucking small business in every fucking major city, bring them fucking down, and I'd win the fucking case. So, hey, Donnie, pay me $5,000. I'll go in the courtroom and I'll just have a little thumb drive of video clips. I'll play it and I'll fucking leave, and shit, you'll win the fucking case. You want to talk about inciting erection or insurrection? I mean, it's literally all a fucking gaslighting technique. They literally blame Trump for everything that they are
Guilty of.
a part of.
Right. They you know what? I got a buddy at work. He's a great guy, but he's the same as all of us. You know, you believe what you believe. I was like, Jesus Christ, don't you see what's happening on here? All these guys that were fucking arrested and being released. Man, there's fucking quirky shit fucking going on, dude. There's nothing. Oh my God. You know, mids. It's like I'm watching the Browns, but it's in political form, dude. Everything's fucking muddy. There's so many fucking corrupt fucking people. You know, it burns my fucking bottom, man.
And the thing about it is, when you get your fucking paycheck every week, you know that a percentage of that is going towards their fucking salary, which should infuriate you even more. There needs to be a fucking great awakening in this country to where people need to understand that you're literally paying for these corrupt ass motherfuckers to send your fucking money overseas. Let's look at this past stimulus bill. Overseas fucking countries got more than the actual American people. I don't qualify for any fucking stimulus, but then again, all my fucking friends and, you know, people I'm close to do. I mean, they could have got double, triple, quadruple, whatever fucking they could have got. But no, it goes fucking overseas to whoever the fuck, fucking Iran gender studies and everything like that. So.
Okay, so let's go back to ruggedness in the American society today. When I say this on my fucking channel, and I mean this, we are the most generous country in this world. I mean, there's no fucking doubt. The deep state knows this. It does know this. So we don't question too much when we're trying to help other fucking countries, man. We don't. DT knew this, what they're doing. And you think they're helping other fucking countries right now with their money, with our money? They're taking our money. You bought, paid, worked for, you fucking bust your ass, and this money is going to somebody else. And if you think that you're helping your neighbor or something like that, and you're just doing it. It's totally fucking not true. And they are doing what they do best, which is
the greatest thing you can think about is it. Like I just said earlier, it's all a gaslighting technique. They will offer you breadcrumbs, and you just need to put your mask on and shut the fuck up and accept it, because they're going to give you a little bit of money dangling.
Right.
They're giving you a little carrot dangling over your face. Oh, $600. I want that. Where's the rest of the 80% going? Oh, to Iranian or Iraqi gender studies. Anywhere else, the Democratic fucking slush fund. They don't
Right.
want to worry or
Right.
care about that. I mean, it's literally when it comes down to it, all that money added up could give each American probably fucking $2,000 fucking stimulus. I mean, people don't want, like, it's literally all fucking gaslighting, color revolution. Look up the color revolution. Like, that's all you fucking need to know. What is going on in this country right now is the color revolution. Look who is designed to fucking do that right now, who's implementing it, and everything of that nature. It's disgusting. And
well, you know what, Mids, who doesn't want to be disturbed of their lifestyle? Ultimately, they don't. Everybody gauges things a little bit differently. I don't want. Okay, I want this because I'm a father. I'm a husband, whatever it is. I try to thwart everything out of my fucking house that's bad. So, how many of us kind of know what's going on and we just sit on the fucking sidelines, man?
I would say, Rudy, to be honest with you, there was 80 million Patriots that voted for Donald Trump, and we actually do not know the accurate count. To be honest with you, I would say he won probably 48 out of 50 states, minus probably Oregon and maybe New York. I know for a fact he won California.
I heard that too, Biden.
Yeah, when it brings back to your last question, when it comes to like the ruggedness of this country, there are so many deep-rooted patriots that if anybody tries to infringe on their fucking rights, which they are pushing the boundary of the drawback of those pushing the boundaries on them, and look at the mask mandates. Nobody gives a fuck about mask mandates. I mean, fuck. I live in Florida, and nobody wears fucking masks here. They don't give a fuck about it. I mean, Florida is heavily populated by fucking Latinos. I drive down a main road on a Saturday. It's all fucking Trump fucking flag wave fucking parties and everything like that. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that at all. Even after the election, there's literally hundreds of people lined up with fucking Trump flags every fucking weekend down here because they understand what is going on. You could say, oh yeah, there's going to be a mask mandate. After the mask mandate, what are they going to push next? A vaccine mandate? What are they going to push next after that? You have to stay in your home X amount of time mandate? Like, what are they going to do next and next and next? Like, that's literally what you have to think about. They're literally slow rolling, like, the ushering in of, some sort of, like, communist dictatorship type of fucking government that, I mean, you can say it's not true, but you just have to think about, like, what the fuck is going on when you have a virus that 99.8%
yeah, right,
people
Mids,
survive about.
this is some kind of fucking conspiracy theory. And that's part of the hot water with the frog incident, isn't it? Or the lobster, whatever the fuck you cook for like a long time in fucking hot water. I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Yeah, you
There's no
place a
doubt.
fucking, you
There's
place
the
a frog in hot
slow.
water for too long, he's going to
Right.
not realize it's hot water.
He's not gonna. He's gonna be comfortable because hey, I'm in a jacuzzi. This is great. Don't eat my legs, right? This is what's actually happening to us, and there has to be some kind of stomp. There has to be some kind of It doesn't have to be where people lose their lives. It has to be a snap. It has to be like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? It has to be. I could be wrong.
What I know is, if anything were to happen with this country, we're going to be A-okay because, like I said, the state of Wisconsin in its own is the second largest military per arms in the whole fucking world. Okay? When Trump says, like, he has religiously stated this, and he said this so many times in his fucking exit speeches and his departure speeches. Don Jr. is on fucking camera saying this as well. The best is yet to come.
I saw it.
You have to put stock in that. The best is yet to come. Like, I don't know what that means or what it is, but you have to stock in that.
Mids, that's why I buy into this whole fucking thing, dude. Because when Trump says something, it happens. It's not nostril dumbass. It's not. He's like, hey, watch out, dude. Because this shit's coming. That's what we're all fucking waiting for, dude. It's upsetting, but I want to be patient.
Yeah, and I mean that's. Can you hear me still, Rudy?
I'm sorry. What did you say, Jens? I'm sorry. Mids.
Yeah, I say, can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you good. You're good.
That's literally the thing when it comes to the statement you just made is when they said the best is yet to come, we don't know what that is. We don't know what is about to take place. Nobody knows. And you have to put your trust in God, and that's a part of it, but I believe Trump was installed to
thwart.
I believe Trump, or not, I want to say install, but I believe Trump was elected to expose all the fucking corruption that's going on in this country, and it's up to us Americans to understand what the fuck is going on in this country. And I believe there is so many people waking up every single fucking day.
No, Midge, I think they are giving sign. If you don't follow me on CloudHub, there are signs on there of people saying we need an American outcry right now. They're asking for this. They're not going to release some of the stuff because the America isn't asking for it. Have you heard that by chance?
I want to say they're not asking for it. I just think they're not releasing it because America would be in such a fucking panic, and if you release too much at once, that it's going to cause a fucking I don't want to say a catastrophe, but people are going to like literally go fucking insane when it comes to releasing everything at once. I think Trump did his fucking duties. He's going to be back, by the way. And
what? Hey. All right. What'd you just say? You just
There
say
are
he's coming back.
there are more people that are awakened today than there was ever in this fucking country, and they are being more awakened each day that fucking this little puppet, Sleepy Joe, fucking cleaned the shit out of his fucking diaper. Biden is fucking president because I like I probably check Twitter once a day and I look at the trending fucking topics. The number one trending today was it was either impeach Joe Biden or fuck Joe Biden or wherever the fuck it was. They want him the fuck out of there. Like, that is why they're trying to impeach Trump, because they do not want to cause that Trump nostalgia again, because they know fucking Biden is already biffed the fucking 2024 election. Like, they already know it's over with. After all those fucking executive orders he already fucking signed, they literally already know it's over for him. They installed a fucking illegitimate president. They took away our fucking vote that actually fucking counted. They used the Dominion fucking software that is compromised through fucking Italy, China, and Germany. There's a sworn affidavit coming out of fucking Italy that even states that votes were manipulated. This is an illegitimate fucking election. So when are we going to get our fucking justice as Americans deserve? I mean,
Right.
what what do you fucking expect? I mean,
So Jens, you've heard about the 27th, is that correct?
The 27th. I don't know about the 27th.
You don't know about the 27th. Okay.
No, I know 10 days.
Supposedly, all this information is supposed to be fucking leaked out, and Biden's gone by the 27th. By March, okay, hold on. By March 4th, Donald Trump is to be sworn back in as the president. Have you heard that at all, by chance?
I have not. I know that's a Q conspiracy, or I don't want to say Q conspiracy. I know that's a Q speculation.
Yeah, you know Q, right? You know Q.
Yeah, I mean, I do not put too much stock into him anymore. Just for the mere fact, I'm playing both sides of the fence here, Rudy. When it comes to Q,
okay. It's okay, dude. Go ahead, dude.
I mean, when it comes to Q,
you know what this is, dude? Spill it out, brother.
I mean, when it comes to Q, I was on the I was hanging on for hope for 4+ years, with Intel drops, this and that, yada yada yada. So I'm a little hesitant to believe anything that's even going to come possible. Even if it is a military insider, they even said, watch the water, referring to watermarks on the ballots is a big sting operation. Once he's sworn in, arrests are going to happen. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Nobody can explain what is going on. Biden is signing blank papers when it comes to executive orders. Nobody knows. Right. I don't know. I cannot.
So, you know what? Oh, Jesus Christ! This is historical. It's historical. What's happening right now, dude? You know that, right? Everything
it's historical, and it can only in any fucking way is what I think is when it comes to Q, they need to point for Americans to stand up for the fucking freedoms and fucking values and take back as what's theirs. There is a reason why they instilled, and I still do not know the reason why they sent over 50,000 troops or no, it was 6,000 troops according to Ted Cruz to Washington for the inauguration. Because I mean, if you have a legitimate president, that should not take part in the other way. I mean, Rudy, when you think about it, I mean, you turn on the TV, you have a guy who can't even put fucking sentences together. He literally has to read off a teleprompter each fucking major media event or each press conference he has. I mean, it's disgusting. It is literally fucking disgusting.
See, you know what? My problem is, Yins, or I'm sorry, Mids.
Fucking dog pound.
Yeah, I know. I did you there.
Reaping men's or Yins is still fucking. I guarantee he probably been back to fucking work since the Browns beat the Steelers in the AFC wild card round. So I mean, it's all good.
All right.
Motherfucker,
optics.
to be honest with you.
Optics aren't big to me. You know, I think it's important to a lot of fucking people. That bothers me a little bit because I want somebody to dissect optics. You know, because I know what everybody's doing. You know, I know the media is like producing a certain product. I know people on TikTok are producing a certain product. Watch TikTok. Hey, I got a fucking ribeye steak. I'm fucking cooking it. Look at me. I'm gonna baste it with butter, and they cut it and they add it and they do all kinds of shit. I'm a little tired.
The most interesting thing is, I think, when it comes to all of these speculations, is why do they still want to impeach Trump? Like, why are they so hell bent on that?
Right.
Even
See, I'm sorry, Mids. That's what trouble. That's what's keep me hanging on. You know, that's what the fuck are they doing? Why would you do this unless he has some kind of power that's going to generate and like whoop your ass? Why would you do this other than being a fucking asshole?
I honestly think that
should we beat Bernie into the ground? I mean, he's this fucking socialist clown. Should we like fucking do metal hammers on his head and just beat his ass to fucking death? I mean, what? I mean, nobody agrees with fucking socialism as far as I can, understand here.
Even if the Senate somehow turns out to be fucking reckless and tries to convict Trump, I guarantee there's going to be thousands and thousands of groups of fucking people that show up that are not going to let that happen. And I will clearly and gladly volunteer to make sure that they do not do anything to fucking Trump. Because I'll fucking drive 3.5 hours east to Mar-a-Lago, Florida, and make sure they do not even fucking touch Trump, because that is going to be an illegitimate impeachment. And if they want to try to impeach a president who is already out of office, the Constitution already states you can't fucking do that. So why are they trying to do it? Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's sent for something else. I think your date that you're thinking right now, the March one.
Okay. Well, first of all, anybody against Ivanka Trump, I'm gonna fucking bore your head into the fucking ground, bitches. Because you're a fucking clown.
I don't want fucking like Jared Kushner. Fuck him. Fuck Jared Kushner, dude. I mean, I'm just saying, fuck him.
Who's Jared Kushner?
Ivanka's fucking husband.
Oh, yeah, let's get rid of him, dude. Fucking A, man. All right, let's go.
The one that told Trump to concede, the one that told Trump to not go on any other media platforms after they banned him.
Yeah, fuck him. He's a fucking jerk. Get rid of fucking him.
No, he's a straight fucking Israelite piece of fucking shit. I mean, wants to fucking keep fucking laundering fucking money to the fucking Israel and everything. But when it comes to the presidential race, I went Trump and fucking Pompeo. Rudy, the thing about it, the only person in office that's been true to Donald Trump is fucking Mike Pompeo, who's been the Secretary of Defense. Mike Pence,
dude, I'm telling you, he better fucking be, dude. I know about Pompeo.
Mike Pompeo is the real fucking deal. He's a fucking graduate from what is the West something Naval Academy. Tough as nails. You know who else I'd like to see on that 2024 presidential card?
Ivanka Trump.
Fuck Ivanka. Nah.
Oh, okay.
I think Jared would be too much.
I have to.
And I'm not a fan of Jared. I like Ted Cruz. I like Hawley. I like Matt Gaetz.
No, Ted Cruz is like the only fucking thing that really establishes like some kind of fucking conservative voice. You know, that you fucking kidding me? I don't buy anybody else. Ted Cruz is like the only dude that's like, you know, okay, I lost to fucking Trump. He talked about my dad, he did all this fucking bullshit. But you know, there's a right way. That is Ted fucking Cruz, man. I'm gonna fucking push for this motherfucker every second that I fucking can, man. Ted Cruz is like fucking legit, man. And if he keeps pressing on like he does, I'm gonna marry him.
Yeah, I mean, if he keeps pressing on like he does, I mean, the vote is yours. I mean, you have 80 million fucking people. Republican Party. We need to branch off from the Republican Party, and Trump already said that he's thinking about forming his own party. I mean, even Jim Jordan. I would like fucking Jim Jordan up there as well.
Wow, you know what, Mids? These are weird fucking times, dude.
We had the strongest fucking House reps and Senate reps that none of them can fuck with because they're in the fucking limelight. We have Josh Hawley, we have fucking Cruz, we have fucking Jim Jordan, we have Matt Gaetz, we have the fucking Trump dynasty. I mean, the election was. You need to think about it like this way. Trump did not lose this election. I mean, let's count.
I know, Mids. Go ahead, brother.
Let's count all the fucking legal votes. Let's count them all. I mean, why are the Democrats so scared about requiring voter ID? They want to fucking cheat through the Dominion software. They want to have somebody in Italy or China or Russia to crank the dial back a little bit. Trump was winning in a fucking landslide. Stop the vote. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, 4 a.m. comes around. Uh-oh. Wake up. Turn the dial up. A straight fucking 360-degree fucking angle to the fucking moon. 150,000 votes for Biden. Something that's never been seen before in entire life. How does one candidate and one county precinct get 150,000 votes to nothing? I mean, it's pretty rare, I'd say.
Well, you know what's funny? My wife told me that Joe Biden would win. I was like, I found that interesting. So it's like, despite everything that was going on at the fucking time, it's like, why would you say that? So yeah, I don't know. I think he's fucking win. I'm just like, you know, you're fucking kidding me, right? I mean, this is what do you call it? He fucking destroyed him, dude. You know?
Yeah, you fucking wish you did. The guy that fucking campaigned from his basement that literally never held a single rally other than talking in front of the Jeeps and talking in front of, 6 people that are social distance compared to Trump being on the fucking campaign trail that talking in front of tens of thousands of fucking people. The one that
Like,
you know,
they
has
all died,
communities.
though. They all died from coronavirus.
I mean, it's people are waking up by the day. It's literally just a matter of time before it's gonna be like I want to fucking start the Civil War. Fuck it, like start this shit up. Like I mean, we're tired of fucking waiting. Like let's take our fucking
Yeah,
country back.
you know what, Jens? I think you're. I think it's close, dude. I think it's close to what has to happen because you know coronavirus is like fucking what a. It is a hoax, man. I'm not gonna go there with it doesn't exist. What a fucking calamity you fucking clowns just buy into, man.
This is their last ditch effort. Is the coronavirus? They
Hey,
did it on purpose. They released it in here. I
Eric,
think it's funny how Wuhan, China, is already packing their stadiums, not even wearing masks. They are completely okay after 8 months of coronavirus. But here you have the USA. Put your muzzle on. Oh, you want to go to the Super Bowl? Oh, sorry, aid or restriction
what?
here.
Hey, Mids, what's that last the sales technique? I can fool some of the people all the time. That's sales there. That is sales right there. I can fool some of the people all the time. No matter what the fuck I'm selling, dude. I can fool them.
I don't even know. But Rudy, I drive past. So you know, I live in Tampa, right? So I drive past Raymond James every fucking day. I'm telling you, it looks like a fucking small city down there. Like with the fucking Super Bowl going on, I swear to God, there are production trailers lined to the fucking masses. I'm talking hundreds of going on there, and I mean, they already have the fucking fences up with the fucking everything else. With I mean, it's a pretty interesting experience. Somebody who is grew up in Cleveland that is seeing it for the first time. Even my girlfriend is like, I don't know why you put so much stock into that, this and that. Every time you drive by it, you want to, tell me what else you fucking saw and this and that. I'm like, listen, I've never been to a Super Bowl in my life. I mean, I'm driving past it and I'm seeing all these, tents going up and everything. I'm taking a day off work the Super Bowl week just to go down there to visit, First Take, Undisputed, all those ESPN shows. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a good fucking time, and I'm gonna shout out the fucking Rudy G Funk show on fucking air on the fucking First Take fucking show. Stephen A. Smith and his fucking ear signed, fucking held up. I mean, it's just fucking cool as shit, man. I mean, I'm fucking Cleveland, so I've never fucking experienced a fucking Super Bowl in my life, I'm fucking. We'll get after it. We'll make the fucking most. We'll hold up a fucking Bush latte and go after it like that, right?
Hey, Mitch, can you hold up a smoke here, dude?
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back. Oh,
What are you drinking on tonight?
well, IPAs, brother. Voodoo Ranger, dude. You know that.
Oh fuck! Did you pay what? What was that? $15 for a 6-pack?
No, a 12-pack.
Fuck, for a 12-pack. Shit. It cost me fucking $12 for a 6-pack of Voodoo Rangers down here. Shit.
Hold on, Mike. Wow. Jesus Christ, man. What?
Rudy, what's the smoke of choice? Rudy, what's the smoke of choice?
I'm sorry, what was that, brother?
I said, what is the smoke of choice?
What's a cigarette? It's not,
No, the cigarette of choice.
I know I roll my own, dude.
Oh hell! I mean, that's the fucking best way to fucking go. I mean, shit, you're probably save about $1,000 a year doing that shit.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt, dude. I do. Fucking Vinny got outside.
I mean, they have their own fucking rolling machine and everything like that. You know, I got caught the first time I had fucking weed. I tried to put weed in that son of a bitch and roll into the fucking cigarette. Do you have do you have the machine that
No.
you just crank the fucking arm down on it?
Oh yeah. I'll show it. You want me to show you?
No, I already know what it looks like. I cranked the fucking weed down on it and there was a fucking cigarette and there was weed left in it the next morning. God damn, I got fucking busted out for that shit. I'll tell you what.
Hey, take it easy there, pal.
Shit, I was probably what, a senior in high school when that happened. I was like, well, fuck, man, I don't know how to smoke this shit. I don't want to smoke out of a pop can or anything like that. So, well, shit, guess I might as well try to use an empty fucking cigarette filter, roll it in, and tear the filter off it, and that's it. So,
All right. So what's it? 2 a.m. I gotta go, man. These IPAs are fucking me up, dude. God bless you, mids, yins, everybody, rise, everybody that come on here today. It was awesome. I hope we promoted Mosh a little bit today. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe we did. Mosh, you rock. And I love you, brother.
oh yeah. So Rudy, when it comes to the all season, when are we going to expect some streams from you?
Go ahead and do that, Bert. What are you saying?
I said when it comes to the Browns off season, when can we expect some streams from you?
Oh, everything's coming soon. We're not stopping, brother. You know, we'll get on here. We'll do this every weekend, man. That's what we do.
Shit, every Saturday.
Friday, Saturday. You know, one of those two.
Fucking hell yeah, dude. I was like fucking last weekend. Shit, even without Brown season, that shit got fucking rowdy in here. That's why I fucking like.
We are Browns. We're Brown here, brother.
We are fucking Browns fans, and if anyone thinks that fucking Baker Mayfield should be traded for fucking Deshaun Watson are fucking clueless and needs a mental evaluation.
Well, I didn't even hear that, but that's why. That's why. Why would we do this, man? You know,
there's people that want Deshaun Watson over fucking Baker Mayfield in Cleveland right now. It's fucking stupid. It's probably fucking Tony fucking Grossi, to be honest with you, the dumbest son of a bitch to fucking ever come out of here. I say we line him up with the firing squad, or should he be hung by death? I'm gonna get out of here. Fuck that. No, I'm done.
Sorry, go ahead. All right. Hey, Meds, thanks for coming on. I got to let Vinny in because he's barking at me. What a jerk. I'm his master. How dare you? Listen. How dare you do that? Wow. All right. All right, guys. Love you. Be safe. God bless you, man. I hope you guys had a fucking good time tonight. I really did, to be honest with you. Beer. Love you guys. Be safe, man. We're out of here. Fuck off, man.